started out as an intern like 30-something years ago. Big Bull, you can't hear me? It sounds like you couldn't hear me this morning, too. But anyways, so we'll see what happens here with Nike. Nike doesn't have a whole lot of volume, but that is the recent news here. But yeah, overall, Apple didn't really recover at all today. I mean, that hit 233 yesterday. I thought that was going to be a money breakout up to 240 maybe in a day or two, and then sure enough, we just had some bad timing with overall news, and that fell. But like the way Tesla worked, I don't know if you guys saw what happened with Netflix. The Netflix CEO or owner or whatever donated $7 million. Right, let's talk about the grand scheme of things. $7 million to the Harris Waltz, right, the Democratic, Kamala Harris, right, donated to her party, and they had millions of subscribers unsubscribe from them in 1 or 2 days, which is pretty crazy. So think about that. Millions of subscribers for a $7 million donation. This isn't getting political. This is more of like, we've seen these trends happen. I don't know why the owners of companies are doing this kind of stuff. It's better to just stay away from it all, because that $7 million donation costs hundreds of millions of dollars. So anyways, I'm going to wait for Nike here. Let me see what time this comes out. For anyone that doesn't know, this website is called Earnings Hub. It is, you can go on that. You can actually see like what time things come out. So it looks like, I hope you guys can hear that mower outside. Probably whenever I talk. But anyways, so Nike comes out at 4:15 Eastern. So we've got about 12 minutes here until Nike. So other than that, I mean, what else am I looking at? RGP. I don't really know what the company is. I don't really know what it's going to do. It's under $10, so I may not even focus on that really. Do you guys have any? Well, we can just kind of turn this into a mini lesson here. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, y'all can answer or ask questions. I mean, and I'm more than happy to look at other things. Clorox. Yeah, for today was pretty crazy. I hope you were smart. That being Clorox, I didn't even know that was a public company. What's the ticker there? Have you seen the ticker? Oh, there goes Nike. Wow, looks like maybe something else just came out. I don't see any news yet. CLX. Okay, I was going to guess that. Yeah, honestly, the chart looks good. And thinking macro, again, I've never traded this. So I don't really know how it's going to work. And Clorox is like a household item. But typically, at least I would guess, wintertime comes around, more people get sick, more people want to be clean. Maybe Clorox does good coming into the winter here. I don't know what's been going on with it. I don't know why such a boring product is actually, their stock is moving so well the last 2-3 months. Is there any news there I should be aware of or what? But I mean, that's a massive move. But technical wise, Latvian looks great to me. Looks really good. Sorry, Matthew. What even put that on your radar? But, again, for anyone listening, you can ask basic trading questions. You can ask questions on certain tickers like Latvian's doing here until Nike comes out here in about 10 minutes. I'll talk about that for a few, then we'll get out of here. Earnings season's pretty much over, so You bought Microsoft call times 2. I'm guessing 2 of those into earnings. What does that mean? Microsoft isn't having earnings. What do you mean for, or did you buy them like way out for where their earnings are? October 22. Okay. Yes, I mean earnings is going to start picking up again, right? Because we're just now started Q, right? October, November, December. We just started Q4. So, however you guys did last month on your P&Ls, that was your Q3. So, earnings will start picking up here for the Q3 results pretty soon. Yeah, Farouk, I mean, that's interesting. I don't really know the trade idea there, but I'm glad you have some time on it. I just, you've been absolutely crushing it. I wish you would just sit and look at that account balance for a little bit. Just enjoy it. Starting to rapid fire some trades off. You've been doing really good. I want you to kind of soak it in, not let it get to your head. Figure out why what you're doing is working. Okay, good. Just checking in on you, making sure you're doing the right thing. GCT. I'll look at that really quick. Pretty cheap stock. Giga Cloud. Don't really know much about it. I don't know how to say your name. Jonatai. But chart looks good. To me, it looks really strong. You can kind of see volumes picking up here. We're right at this $25 price level. Got a couple gaps above here that you can look to trade into. Again, for you new people, I'm a short-term trader. I am a scalper, honestly. So keep that in mind. I'm not much of a longer-term swing trade guy. So, but from a technical wise, kind of a technical standpoint here, to me, this looks good. You're at resistance here. I think a break and hold above $25 could easily send this back to 30 with some time. So, those are my thoughts, Jonathan. But if you have some sort of trade idea there, or like if you want to tell me, like I bought here, this is my thought process on it, that kind of helps me. But other than that, it's kind of all I can see. Yeah, Farouk, I mean, that's unbelievable. So honestly, my advice to you would be pull $2,800 out and sit with $5,000. Put some money in your pocket. I mean, I know it's not going to change your life to put that money in your pocket, but it'll also, when that hits your account, you're going to see like, man, that's real money. So I don't know. Just don't try to go in heavy. I've seen your trades, and you've been going in with almost your whole account on some trades recently. But I don't know what else we can tell you to do. Sam helps. That's good. What'd you trade on YouTube? What'd you trade? Let's see. I'm gonna go back to Nike here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Still not moving. That number comes out in about 5 minutes. Thoughts on SPY for tomorrow? Honestly, I wish I could tell you. This is, even though that's my answer most of the time, considering what's happening, with Iran and Israel and the shipping strike, I just don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen overnight. I can see SPY going up and down. I think anything that if I look at SPY from a technical standpoint right now, that's foolish. Technicals don't matter. Prices don't really matter in an environment like this. It's going to move however it wants to move based on these other economical factors that's going on. So honestly, I know that's kind of a bland, boring answer, but that's just the truth. If you think that looking at a SPY chart and you could tell yourself this is where it's going to go based on the price levels during, wars overseas and a massive shipping strike that just happened last night, I can't take you seriously, to be very frank. What do you mean, Jelly? What do you mean? I haven't gotten to read into it a lot today. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to push back because they want to get, they want to get pay raises or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, the fact that it actually came to a strike to me is pretty crazy. I didn't think that would happen. Typically, they try to save it, right before that buzzer goes off, and they didn't. So who knows what's going to happen? Who knows how long this will take? I said it this morning, but I recommend that you guys fill up your cars with gas and gotta be cautious here. I was even just at the store before this, and I don't think it's going to have an effect right now, but I'm already seeing some things, at least that I would think that should be there are on the shelves. To understand how much we rely on shipping, he's not going to budge. Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, but again, we give hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine, and we can't pay our freaking people that work at the shipping places more money. I think it's crazy, but I feel like I get political almost every stream, and I'm just going to stay away from that. But it's pretty wild. But again, yeah, something. Yeah, I mean, Farouk. Yeah, I mean, just in general, Yeah, hurricane people aren't getting really any help at all. So I don't know. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We got about a minute and a half here until Nike numbers come out. Real hazy, just do it. What does that mean? Oh yeah, Nike. Okay, that was stupid of me. Yeah, I mean, Duco. I don't know who can disagree with that. Nike's starting to pop up here a little bit. I do want to. Does anyone have any info on what event was coming out for Tesla October 10? Was it the self-driving or was it the robotaxi? I think it was robotaxi, right? Heck yeah. That could be a catalyst for this. Maybe that's a reason why I didn't really fall that much today. And it was a pretty gnarly sell-off, 263, 262, all the way to 248, but it, recovered back to 258. So only down about $3.50 on the day. That's awesome. Nike popping here. Wow. That could change, but initial move here to the upside. Pretty solid move. In the grand scheme of things, not nearly this bad. But so we get back up there. Pretty quick turnaround for Nike. I mean, 3 months ago, this was down at $70, and we're all the way back at 90. It's pretty solid. Yeah, they did terrible their last earnings, but they just brought in a new CEO like last week or the week before. Nike coming back down. Let's go into their numbers really quick. So Nike Q1 earnings 0.70, so 70 cents a share. That beat the consensus of 52 cents a share. Wow, by 35%. This is a 25.53% decrease over earnings of 0.94 per share from the same period last year. So considering where we were last earnings, we're doing good. Considering where we were last year at this time, we're not doing good. Reported 11.59 billion for sales. Missed the analyst consensus estimate of 11.65, so just barely. This is a 10.43% decrease over sales of 12.94 billion the same period last year. Nike direct revenues were 4.7 billion, down 13% on a reported basis and down 12% on a currency neutral basis. Interesting that they have to even talk about currency neutral. But yeah, so there's Nike. Your first stream? What do you mean, like the first one here in the chat, Jelly, or what? Oh, wow. Was it with me? If it was on a Tuesday, it was with me. Nice. Nike kind of neutral here, honestly, back down to about $89 to $90 a share. You know, this could obviously change when their earnings call comes out here in about 45 minutes. I'm not going to be around for that, but you know, like I said, this probably won't be super exciting. Let's see what RGP did. RGP dropped. Wow, actually a pretty big drop. Back to $9 though. So Nike coming back down. Actually going to go red here. Well, guys, you know, typically I'm not here for a long time, especially, you know, unless there's some really exciting earnings going on like NVIDIA, Tesla, you know, the big names. But I'm happy to answer any other questions with you guys. I would like to see things recover tomorrow, especially the strong names. So I'm going to definitely keep an eye on Meta and Tesla tomorrow. But, you know, this is all stuff I'm going to go over tonight at my free lesson. So anyone listening that that wants to come to my lesson, it's totally free. You can ask me questions about trading, the chat in general, some trade ideas you have. If you want me to go over trades you've taken, I can do that as well. But it's mainly a Q&A type deal on Tuesday nights for me. So yeah, Nike. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say crashed. I mean, it's at 88, about 87 and a half, 88. We closed the day at 89. But yeah, I mean, you know, it hit almost 93 and came back down. So we'll see what happens. I'll stick around for another like 2 to 5 more minutes. YouTube, Twitter, y'all can ask questions as well. If there's nothing, then we can get out of here. I'll see y'all tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Jelly, that's for sure, my man. It'll make things fun. Nike making new lows here. Yeah, thank you all. Well, I'm not seeing any questions, so I guess we can call it. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Oh man, he won't make it tonight. It's all good. All right, guys. Have a good rest of the day. I'll see you tonight. Later.